Hi everybody, it's Wendy Ryan here again, bringing you my latest real estate video blog. And today I wanted to touch on the subject of commission. I know it's a topic that I think some people are a little bit unclear on. If you haven't listed a house before, or if you haven't done it in a long time, there's no real reason to know exactly how it all works. So I wanted to do a couple things. One, just break it down and let everybody know exactly how it all gets split up. And then, in addition, just a couple tips and things to think about when you are in the situation where you're sitting down with potential listing agents, and things to consider when you're talking about that actual number. So first things first, here in Fairfield County, all of the properties that are listed on the MLS, the commission is being paid for by the seller. If it's a for sale by owner or something like that, that's not the case, or it might not be the case. But for the listings that are posted on the MLS, the commission's being paid out by the seller. So that means that both the agent that's representing the buyer as well as the listing agent is splitting that number. So if a seller agrees to a 6% commission, that gets split between both agents. And then us as agents, we also have a split within the companies that we work for. So it also gets broken out yet again. So don't think that when you agree to a percentage that is the amount that your listing agent is going to be depositing in their bank account once the house closes, because that's not at all the case. So that's the first thing. And then a few things to consider when you are in the situation when you're negotiating this amount. I would be leery of a company that's going to be willing to do a significantly less commission amount than others. For example, if 6% is kind of the going rate in the area, if someone comes in and meets with you and they're willing to do 3%, 4%, I'd be very concerned, because this is the classic example of you get what you pay for. If they're willing to do 4%, it probably means there's a lot of things that they're not going to be able to offer you, because if they do them, they're not going to make any money, meaning mostly marketing related items. They're not going to be putting ads in the paper. They're not going to be sending out a postcard when it's listed or when there's a price reduction. They're not going to be putting the listing up on all the websites that it should be on, because that all costs a lot of money. So between those marketing efforts and then us making any money, this is a job. We do need to make money at the end of the day. One of those two things is going to get disregarded. So my guess is it's probably going to be the marketing, because they're not going to get paid. So keep that in mind. You really do get what you pay for. So that's that. And then the other piece of it is, if you sit down and you're meeting with somebody and they say to you, we charge 6%. And then you start negotiating with them and you say, well, you know what, we're really only willing to do 4%. And they respond with, okay, well, if it means I'll get the listing, I'll do 4%. If they're going to, fold like a deck of cards, essentially, in negotiating their commission, a couple things. One, they're going to do the exact same thing when it comes to representing you and justifying the sale price for your home. They're not going to be a good negotiator at the end of the day, and they're not going to believe in your price and believe in getting you the most money. They're probably going to say, oh, wow, we got an offer and we got to take it, and the other piece is that they don't believe in their product, and they don't believe in what they are doing for you as an agent. I know I don't discount my commission, because I believe in what I do. I believe the product that I provide and the service that I provide to my clients is stellar and is above and beyond, and I have a reason to be able to charge what I charge. So just keep those things in mind. At the end of the day, it all comes back to, you know, it might sound like money in your pocket that you're saving, but very likely your house is going to sell for less if you go with somebody that's charging a lot less. So keep those things in mind. Hopefully that was helpful. If you have anything related to this you wanted to discuss, or a topic that you wanted to hear me talk about, shoot me an email. It's WENDYR@afahomes.com. Thanks so much.